Hey everyone, what is going on? This is Ian from TheDublinSneakerHead, and I am bringing you a video review of the Air Jordan 14 in the Last Shot colorway. So the Air Jordan 14 in the Last Shot colorway released yesterday, the 14th of June 2018, to mark and celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Last Shot that made this colorway of the Jordan 14 so famous. It was also part of Nike's Champions Think 16 pack, which included multiple different shoes from multiple different players, highlighting their accomplishments and victories over the years. So this shoe last retroed back in 2011, and unfortunately I do not actually own the 2011 pair to give you guys a side-by-side comparison to show you guys the differences in materials and quality in the two pairs. And as I said earlier, I don't even have any other 14s to, give you guys a comparison on the different colorways. But just from what I've heard online and from talking to people, the 2018 version, which is the one I have here, seems to be miles and miles and miles better than the 2011 retro. So, with all that being said, let's go and take a closer, more in-detail look at the Air Jordan 14 Last Shot. So let's just start off with the box before we actually get into the shoe. So it just comes in your, standard issue Jordan box. You got your gold Jumpman on the top. On the side of the box, you've got your smaller golden Jumpman, and then the size tag and color tag on this side read Air Jordan 14 Retro, and the color is black, varsity red, and black, with again your golden Jumpman and your golden Jordan.com. This is a US size 8.5 or a UK size 7.5. So apart from that, just your normal Jordan box. You got your golden 23 logo down there. So yeah, let's get into the shoe. And now for the shoe itself. So, as I mentioned earlier, one of the main inspirations for the Jordan 14 is the Ferrari, which was Michael Jordan's favorite car. And you notice all the details and all the Ferrari hints that actually went into this shoe the more you have a really good look around the shoe. So let's start off with the outside of the right shoe. So the first thing that you'll notice that probably jumps out and screams Ferrari is the Jordan Jumpman logo with the yellow around the Jumpman and in that shield shape, very similar to the Ferrari logo. As you make your way around the shoe, you notice that you have this nice tumbled leather side panel, and as I have never owned a pair of 14s, as I keep saying, I can't really give you guys a good comparison on how these parts feel in compared to the other 14s. However, oh my god, the leather on this part is so plush and so soft, it is amazing. Down here we have a red kind of accent heel whenever the camera wants to focus, that then loops around into the sole of the shoe. This is again another nod to the Ferrari. You have your Jumpman logo in the middle there. As you make our way up, we have the 14 in the pivot point. I think that's called the pivot point. I don't play basketball, guys. Near the tip of the shoe. And apart from that, you just have your normal black Jordan 14 sole. So getting around to the front of the shoe, you've got your varsity red Jordan stitched in near the beginning of the tongue and the laces, and in and around the toe box and kind of making its way around to the sides of the shoe, you have this black suede. Now, I'm not an expert in suede, I'm not an expert in the quality of these kinds of things or anything like that. However, just from my, layman's opinion, whenever my camera would like to refocus, that would be lovely. The suede is okay. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's a small bit of drag in it. So it's not amazing suede, it's not terrible suede. But I would say it's your bog standard for what you tend to find on Jordans. There's definitely been Jordans with much better suede, and there's definitely been Jordans with much worse suede in terms of quality. Now if we make our way up, you've got your tongue and you've got your black laces. What I really think makes these pop is the metallic chrome lace tips on them. I don't think I'm going to be able to get my camera to focus, but there is actually the Jumpman logo etched or embossed in, I don't know what the, can you emboss metal? I'm not sure. Into the lace tips themselves, which is a really cool detail. I love when they do small little details like that on shoes. Making your way up, and you've got your Jordan branding at the very top of the tongue there. Same on the other shoe, exact same. You got your lace tips, you got your tongue, you got your varsity red Jumpman, and you've got your black suede. Now on the inside of the shoe, this is where the Ferrari inspiration really comes to the forefront. As you guys can see right here, it has a little ventilation intake for air, very similar to what you find in the Ferrari and what you find in cars. Now what is really cool about this is not just a decoration. This actually goes in and helps vent your feet when you are wearing these. So if you're playing basketball or if you're out on a really hot day, you know, it's gonna help. It's not gonna keep your feet super cool, but it's just gonna help with the heat and help keep the ventilation flowing. Again, we've more of this metallic red accenting that just really makes this shoe pop. Again, lots of the pictures that you find online of the 14s, especially the last shots, never really give this, the pictures themselves never really give credit to what this actually looks like in person. It looks absolutely fantastic in person. Like the shine on it, it just looks really good. So then again, you've got your black suede that kind of creeps around and then immediately goes into your black leather, as I mentioned earlier. Feels super soft, but I'm not able to give you guys an accurate comparison to the other 14s. And now finally let's move on to the heel of the shoe itself. So for your back of the shoe, first off, you know, you got your red Jordan Jumpman in the varsity red, and then you've just got your 23, same color, and both of these are in like just this plastic, you know, material. Kind of, you know, sticks out a little bit, but it just kind of gives it a bit of texture. What's really cool though about the back of the shoe is the tire-like design that they've built into this. Again, going with that whole Ferrari sports car theme and design of the shoe itself. So it starts at the very top of the back and goes all the way down into the beginning of the sole at the back. This is the right shoe, so on this pair it goes off to the right side, and on the left shoe it goes off to the left side. But it's just really cool. It's like you hear about, you know, some shoes have some inspiration behind it, and you kind of look at the shoe and it's like you don't really get how it could be inspired by that, but you have one look at this shoe, not even just this colorway, like any 14 really, and just the inspiration of the Ferrari just makes itself so obvious, and it's just really good. And then on the back of the tongue here, you have your 14, and I just still have my, you know, little shoe tree in there, just, you know, because he's still DS gang. So yeah guys, that will wrap it up for the in-depth look at the Air Jordan 14 last shot. So that about wraps up my video review of the Air Jordan 14 last shot. And I have to be honest with you guys, I absolutely love this shoe. I never really liked the 14s. I know a lot of people are split down the middle between liking the 14, you know, people either absolutely love it or absolutely hate it. Very few people just think it's okay. And for the longest time, I was on the side of absolutely hate it. I had some opportunities in the past to get some 14s for some really good deals. You know, the Thunders, the Candy Canes. I actually had a chance to get the 2011 pair of the last shots, and I passed them all up just based on, you know, I didn't really like them. You know, the pictures I saw of them online, the stock images you see online on websites, just never really made them look good in my opinion. However, once you get these in hand, my god, they are amazing. Especially, you know, the red accenting on the sole and on the side of the shoe. None of the pictures you see online really do this shoe any justice whatsoever. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you think of the Air Jordan 14? Do you like it? Do you hate it? If you do like it, did you manage to pick up a pair of the last shots? I think there's actually still some sitting on Nike.com and Nike.ie as of the time of this video. However, by, you know, whenever this actually comes out, they might all be sold out. So, like and subscribe if you liked the video and if you would like to see more content, and I will see you guys in the next review. Thanks for watching. Bye.